Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we have 5 days on our financial report and 5 days on our repairs. Oof. Do we want to travel anywhere? Honestly, I feel like it's not great. That said, is it this one? Yeah, this is Necromo Nightmare here. That's 111 days that expires. It would only take us 29 days to get there now. We've made our way northward. And with our upgrade to our engines, that's definitely a lot more manageable. We could get this jump almost free. Or we could just say we've got the cash, we can go for it. However, there is a small issue here. And that issue is, if I can select this, tonnage requirements light. The question is, how light are we talking? Limits at least one of the deployment slots in your lance to a maximum tonnage. Maybe that'll be a 50-tonner? Maybe it'll be a 20-tonner. Who knows? But it's probably more than one slot as well. So it's going to be interesting. But I think we should head up here and get that Halloween flashpoint done. It's only half a skull anyway, so it's not going to be difficult. We can head to Terra.
Roger that.
Let's go.
Course plotted.
Okay, so do we want to get any other upgrades on the way? I think the answer to that is no, because our finances are not going to be in the greatest of situations. There's all of our work orders done. I want to make absolutely certain that we are good to go on our mechs. We should be. We may actually want to ready up just for the purposes of doing this, like that urban mech land air mech. I suppose we could do that. I mean, it's already ready to go, right? We can just ready that. It'll take a day, but that's fine. And let's tick.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Yes, you did. And let's see about getting it outfitted. It doesn't have anything right now. It's an urban mech land air mech. We're not expecting too much from this. We definitely want to max out that armor. We are running land air mech aluminum armor and land air mech structure. Can we even change those to a more standard structure? Actually, we can. Which is slightly shocking. More than slightly shocking. Now, we don't have a fusion core in this. How heavy of a fusion core do we want to go? Like a 200? Let's see what exactly that looks like. The max jump is 3 hex. We could, in theory, ditch the land air mech engine. And just put in a standard fusion engine. Hilarious. We've still got the flight systems. Do these count as jump jets? They do. Three coolant, 3% cool multi. Interesting. The standard fusion engine doesn't give us any coolant. We're better off with the land air mech engine. Okay. So what do we want to mount in this thing then? We've got 2 missile hardpoints, a laser hardpoint, or 2 laser hardpoints, and a ballistic hardpoint. We've only got 7.5 tons to work with at this point if we're going to run the Engine Core 200. Honestly, I don't know that the Engine Core 200 is necessary here. We could bring that down to, say, something like a 175? And maybe even a smaller 140. That gives us 4 and 7 hexes. That's maybe a little bit on the small side. That does give us 11 tons, though. I mean, we're not going to fit an AC-20 Federated in there. But maybe a Clan UAC-5. That's 7 tons. We'll need some ammo for that. So UAC 5 double ammo would give us 36 shots. That should be plenty. And then we've got 2 tons to work with. We could just put a pair of medium lasers on as backup, or even like ER mediums. We're doing fine on heat efficiency for right now. So we could do not ER larges. I'd like to do some clan ER mediums, but all we have is inner sphere ER mediums. So we can do something like this. Now that is tanking our heat efficiency. Our engine heatsink does give us 5 external free heatsinks. We've got standard heatsink cooling in this now, and is 5 standard heatsinks sufficient? 2, 3, 4, and 5. We could put in DHS. That's not a problem. We'll strip this off later on, so we'll just put in a double heatsink kit. That immediately gives us great heat efficiency there. And then we'll put in some double heatsinks. This is going to be massive overkill. Way, way more heat sinking than we could possibly use. I think we drop the double heat sinks. I think we go back to standard heat sinks. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like that. Our heat efficiency is not fantastic, but all we have to do is either turn down our Ultra AC5 or we don't fire an ER medium laser. I think that'll be fine for now. We could even downgrade the ER mediums to regular medium lasers, but I think it's fine. I'm not too concerned about it. Let's go ahead and do this. Land Air Mech requires Land Air Mech structure and armor. Okay, so it didn't give us errors here, but it is in fact giving us errors when we attempt to do that. I'm not surprised. I was a little surprised it let me put in the armor and the structure. So with that in mind, we're going to have to drop a little bit of weight here. So rather than a 140, we could think about running, say, a 120? That only dropped 1 ton. What if we ran a 40? And then ran jump jets to be able to work on our heat efficiency. We might want to put a gyro in this thing if we're going to do something like that. Let's see. We would probably want to put in... We could put a sniper sensor in. That would be fine. And then we would probably want to put in a ballistic accuracy FCS. And we've got a standard cockpit in this right now. Do we have a clan cockpit that we could put in there? That'd be nice. I don't believe we do. Okay. So, I mean, we're going to be needing a bunch of external heat sinks here. That's fine. We knew that that was likely going to be the case. We have 1.53 tons remaining right now. Now, I would like to find that gyro. I know we've got gyros in here. Yeah. Probably a gyro stab. Yeah, we'll do a gyro stab. And then we're going to need a bunch more heat sinks on this. So 1, 2, 3, and 1 more. Like that. So that gives us our external heat sinks there. That uses up a ton, but that's fine. All these external heat sinks definitely limit our options. The fact that this is a land air mech does complicate things. But, I mean, I kind of want to use the land air mech, not for any particular good reason, but just because it's funny to have an urban mech land air mech. We could run an XL040. That's a terrible idea. However, Running an XL heavier engine isn't necessarily a terrible idea. That's obviously way, way more than we can fit into this. Let's try maybe like a 200 and see how that goes with the XL. Even that's still 9 tons overweight. Well, actually, a lot of that is going to be because of our heat. We need to drop a number of these external heat sinks. This is only, what, 2? Yeah, only 2. So that gets us closer. 175? 165? Actually, 155 would be the best here, probably. And then we need 4 total heat sinks. We'd still need to drop a little bit. So really a 130. Even that's overweight. Okay. A 100. That's kind of awful. In fact, that's rather awful. It's to the point where we might as well run an 040. And then the idea here would be that we're not going to move via the engine, we're going to move via the flight systems. Yeah, additional jump distance at 3 heat in land air mech mode. I'm not exactly sure how the land air mech mode works. Let's see, land air mech mode provides 4 max evasion, 20% increased stability damage taken, and 10% reduced stability thresholds. 70% additional jump distance in land air mech mode. Okay, so yeah, this is, I think, going to work. So we're going to need some free heat sinks in this. We're going to need a total of 9 again. So 4, 5 on this side, and then 4 on this side. Then I want to put in some small jump jets. Is that under equip? There's the land air mech turbine here. Where does that even go? It would go here. It weighs 1 ton. And it does provide additional jump. So this is our max jump is 4 hexes right now. Okay. We could put a jump booster pack on this. However, that's too heavy. Oh, land air mech can't be used with that. Okay. That makes sense. That would probably be a little broken. Good to know. Where are our actual jump jets? I know they're in here somewhere. Can we put additional land air mech turbines on? No, I don't think so. Yeah, that doesn't work. That'd be hilarious if that worked, but it does not. Jump jets under internals? I would think they'd be under equipment. Is it right here? We apparently don't have any jump jets. I thought we had a few. I thought we had kept some around, but apparently not. So I guess this is the best that we can do then. We have an additional half ton to use. And how do we want to use that? We could, in theory, put another heat sink on and drop some armor. However, I think that that's a bad idea on a light mech, generally speaking. Well, we could do something like this. Move our UAC-5 ammo somewhere, or we could just keep it in the leg. How much would we have to drop here? Quite a bit is the answer. Yeah, something like this. And we've still got a invalid location. What's wrong here? Mounts too many jump jets. I don't see any jump jets. Do these count as a jump jet? It does. The land air mech turbine does count as a jump jet. Okay, it still mounts too many jump jets. Do the flight systems count as a jump jet? We can't remove those. Yeah, we can't remove those. Okay. Determined by its relative max speed. We need a bigger engine. Right. Okay. Engine core 100 would allow us 2 out of 3. Engine core 80 would be 2 of 2. 70 is also 2 of 2. 60, also 2 of 2. Okay, so I think we can make a 60 work. We're going to need to drop a heatsink, but this should be fine. In theory. Okay. It's ridiculous,
Right.
but let's do
I'll
it.
get in the schedule.
Okay, we're going to continue that urban mech refit. That'll be done long before we arrive at Terra. Panzer's affinities decayed. That's okay.
That work order you
All work
submitted
orders are
is
complete. We'll continue on our way to Terra, and we'll get that seasonal flashpoint done. Tournament madness, huh? Full Dexter practice. High spirits. Fantastic. And let's continue on to Terra. We'll get there well before the financial report, which is great. Boy, these days are not going super quickly. Okay, this is our final jump. And let's head in system from the jump point. Sure, we'll play a friendly game. Brother is in high spirits. Okay. And let's arrive. So the bonus reward is lost tech items. It's a long engagement length, and there are consecutive deployments, so this could get somewhat spicy. We'll go ahead and begin this. Commander, we received an encrypted message. The data markings on it seem very familiar. What are you proposing? We can set down and pick up the data and crate. It's like it was set here for us to find. Any competition for it? Locals. Thankfully, they've been having problems opening the thing. It's locked up nearby in a storage area. Let's go get it. I'm sure you should be able to decode the message given a bit of time. Thank you, Commander. I'll get back to you within the day, one way or another. See you planetside. Okay, so I guess we're just going to do like a retrieval? Yep, recovery mission. Okay, let's go ahead and negotiate this. And what do we got? I mean, we probably don't really care about this salvage too much. The max pay is not high on this. Okay, in theory we can drop our full lance, or our full setup here. This is going to be net negative in terms of pay, as of right now. I mean, we should have absolutely no problem blitzing through this with this lance. Let's go ahead and do it. This is going to be wildly overkill, and we're not going to have any difficulties here, but we are starting this pretty late in the episode, and so that's why I decided to do this. Now, we have the land air mech ready in case we need a lighter mech option for later on. We'll see what that requirement ends up being. And we may have to prep another mech. That would be, in theory, fine. We'll just have to get rid of some parts. So we need to retrieve the transmission data and extract safely. We found the beacon. Now we got to pick it up. We need to keep moving on this one. Looks like the raider presence is thick. Okay. Well, we have 313 salvage, so we're hoping that the salvage is going to end up paying for the drop costs. We're already 80k in the hole as of this exact moment. Okay, so the storage facility is up here.
Brown as far as the eye.
Oh, it didn't drop our second lance. I wonder if we're going to get charged for both lances.
Affirmative.
That would be awkward if so.
Roger.
Moving to position.
We'll have to keep an eye on that, but, I mean, we should be fine with just this lance. Okay, where are they at? Exciting. I think we're just going to continue to advance for right now.
Okay.
See, not really a good way down over here, is there? Oh, wait, I think I saw one. That's a locust. Yeah, right here. Okay, so that's convenient.
Let's do
The
this.
awesome is going to make its way up over here.
Roger that.
Awaiting
The Black
orders.
Knight is going to advance as well, up the hill.
Order
And the Mark II is going to attempt to keep up.
confirmed.
Okay. We see a hunter over there.
Yes, boss.
And we're just going to make our way down over this way.
Double
We're not
time,
too
let's go.
concerned about hit odds at this point, although we should probably Warlord this pot shot, just in case. We hit this guy with a heavy PPC, he's going to feel it.
Roger.
We did not hit him with a heavy PPC.
Damn it.
That's fine.
I'm here.
Okay, our Battle Master is going to also advance up over here. I doubt we're going to fire our UAC-20 on these odds, but we don't actually have Warlord on this unit. We can just pot shot this.
This might hurt.
Okay, we did manage to get 20 damage in there. Sure. Locust backs off a little bit.
Receiving you.
Our Madcap Mark II is going to position here, where we actually have a rear arc,
Just running.
of all things. We'll Warlord that. If we happen to gauss him in the rear arc, that should be a kill. Or very close to it.
That's right. I'm on your tail.
Okay, we hit the non-CT there,
Heavy damage.
but that's fine. That Locust definitely felt it.
Yes, Commander.
The Black Knight is going to close in up over here as well.
On my
This is
way.
also
Double
rear
time.
arc. And we're going to Warlord this as well, and fire on the Locust with the HA-20. This is probably a kill.
Firing enemy.
There we go. One dead Locust.
Tango down.
So there's a Hunter over there.
Hey.
And the Awesome is, or actually this is the Battle Master, is out of range. So it's just going to sprint down and make for the recovery zone. The Awesome is going to position here, and we'll fire on that Hunter. Hit odds are pretty good.
Firing on target.
Solid hits there.
Standing by.
The Black Knight can position up over this way. We're going to close in as much as
Copy that.
possible and go for the kill on that Hunter.
We'll go.
It's a structure exposure, but we didn't really
Reporting
do much
critical hit.
internal damage there.
Commander.
The Madcap Mark II is going to get some LOS over here
Aye, aye.
and follow up.
Acknowledged.
Both of those Gauss rifles missed, but we got what we needed.
Reporting one less vehicle.
Okay, we exited combat, so let's go grab our
Heading out.
crate, I guess it is.
Moving out.
There's some Lost Tech on the line here, which is always nice to
Okay,
get.
Let's go.
Heading out.
So the Madcap Mark II is going to continue heading along this ridge. I have no idea where we're actually going to be going after this, but we can make our way over here.
Move order confirmed.
So that's completely fine. I wonder if we can grab this from down below. That would be interesting.
On my way.
I'm not sure that we can. Yeah, I don't think that that's going to count.
Okay.
Absolutely
Moving
not.
out.
Black Knight is just going to brace here for
On the
now.
move.
Advancing, I guess.
Okay. These guys can just chill for the moment. Next round is the round that we'll be able to grab our
Moving to
crate,
position.
and we'll use the Battle Master for that. You got it? We do got it.
Position confirmed.
The asset has been secured
Okay.
and is ready for
As I said, that was going to be super easy. So let's see if we got charged the entire drop cost for that, because only one lance got dropped, but it was saying that we were going to have 2 lances dropped, and that it was going to cost us 300k. I'm going to be slightly upset if it charged us the whole 300k, but honestly not that upset. And I don't think there was even enough. It did charge us the whole 300k. I don't think there was even enough salvage to max out our salvage. We're going to get everything here, I'm pretty sure. Absolutely. So we're just going to grab random things, honestly. It doesn't matter. We'll get everything. Oh, we didn't quite get everything? I guess not. 13 items. Oh, total 13. 3 priority salvage, 11. 311. Gotcha. Even that wouldn't have been enough, but I don't really mind. So these medium lasers we're going to sell. We're going to sell almost everything that we got here. Not the clan double heat sinks, or maybe not the clan HMG. We actually do have a couple of those. But we're just trying to recoup our losses right now. And so we'll sell pretty much everything that we got there. Those hunter parts will also get sold. I don't think we took any damage, so we should have no repairs to do. The question is, are all of these going to be single lance missions? And I wish that the game had told me that. Like, the RogueTech devs could have put that in the description if this is all single lance, so that we weren't being charged for the full drop. I mean, at the same time, we're not supposed to necessarily be dropping, like, full heavy and assault, 2 full heavy and assault lances on a single locust and a single hunter. It's wildly overkill. Wait, is it over? I mean, we got a Black Knight part. Rangefinder ++, sure. An MRM 40, that's nice. We did take a little damage. That must have been a stray shot. Go ahead and do that, Yang. So much for that being a long deployment, huh? It's just over. I definitely expected a little bit more from that one. Maybe there will be a follow-up, because we don't know anything about that crate, right?
Commander on deck.
There was a decrypted message that Darius was going to decrypt. Yeah. Well, for now, let's hop into the mech bay. And let's go into our storage. And we need to get rid of any vehicle parts that we can. Just trying to make back that money. But we, I think, did end up making a profit there. It's just a very, very small one. We'll get rid of these Sturmblitz parts, and we know that we have those Hunter parts. So let's get rid of this Reaper as well. 104k, not bad, not bad. And anything else? Probably, but I'm probably blind. Yeah, here's the Hunter. Okay. That's another 54k. So yeah, we definitely did make a profit. But I certainly would have expected more.
Hello, Commander. Good to see you.
Well, we'll stay here on Terra for a little bit. Let's go ahead and tick forward to repair that Black Knight. So just those 2 days. Here we go. That's what I expected. Darius calls you to the bridge. That distress call we just answered, it's about a planet having issues. Apparently, the entire planet has disappeared from the map completely, as in, no one can reach it via hyperpulse or via jump to the planet itself. A friend of mine has lost a fair few of his merc company when the planet went dark. He's offering us 250k to follow a lead that may get his men back. Of course we accept this. Darius looks excited. I'll let him know. He'll be happy to know the best mercs in the galaxy are getting his men out. New flashpoint added in Stephen. Okay. So yeah, there was definitely more to that. I figured that that was the case. Where is this? Is there... I'm pretty sure there's a search tool in here. Fairly certain. Maybe not. Okay, is it over here? No, that's chapter 1, verse 76. We're on a restoration. It's a planetary siege. Oh, Necromo's Nightmare. Here. That is 24 days away. No tonnage restriction. Okay. Still only a 1 skull difficulty. But I suppose we can travel there. It's 24 days away. Expires in 1250 days. For now, And actually, I think it expires in real time on November 11th, if I remember the patch notes correctly. I think for now we need to do one deployment here on Terra in order to make some money. So let's kick forward one day.
I wrapped up that job you asked for.
There we go.
Commander.
And then we're going to deploy here before we head on to the next location in the flashpoint. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.